Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Captain Marvel. I like the movie. It's not the best MCU movie, but it was fine for an origin story. It's not even my favorite origin movie. You know, that one is, of course, Iron Man. I love Ant-Man was a good one. Doctor Strange, the first Thor, the first Captain America I liked. I liked all of those better than this, unfortunately. I mean, trust me, I was pumped up for this movie, and I'm not saying that this isn't a great movie. It is a great movie, but it's not the best of the MCU has to offer. I mean, I thought Brie Larson looked like a perfect Captain Marvel. Did she act like the perfect Captain Marvel? I didn't think so. And it's not her fault. I mean, she's an Academy Award winning actress. I understand. She is a great actress. I just think she didn't play a good Carol Danvers. That's just my personal opinion, guys. And you know me, I'm an advocate of comic book movies. Let's do it. Let's push them. Now, I do suggest you go and see it because it is a good spectacle to see. But even with the action, I thought some of the action could have been a lot better. To me, there weren't really a lot of stakes in this movie. It was really just like just a fun little 90s music video is what it felt like to me. Of course, Samuel L. Jackson, stole the show for me. He was my favorite part of this whole movie. Him and Brie Larson's, interaction together I thought was amazing and great. The cat was another one of my favorite parts of this movie. I loved the cat. It's named something different in the comic books, but they named him Goose, for the whole Top Gun reference in this movie. So I was cool with that. No big deal. And if you don't know the story of Carol Danvers, she's this pilot that gets captured by the Kree and, taken to their home world and pretty much made a Kree, and her memories are wiped, and she starts regaining those memories, and then she visits Earth, and even more the memories start coming back, and she eventually finds out that she is from Earth and that she's actually an Earthling and not a Kree. And there's this big Kree and Skrull war. There's these two alien factions, that they're warring against, and they're trying to stop them. The Kree are trying to stop the Skrulls from invading Earth. And they're shapeshifters, so they can look like anybody. That's why in the trailer she's punching out the grandmother, which I thought was hilarious in the trailer. So I was looking forward to that. And the comedy in this movie I thought was great. It felt natural. I found myself and the whole audience busting out laughing at the same time. Unfortunately, the guy that went with me, he and I thought two different ways of this movie, which is why movies are all subjective, which I can say that I just liked the movie, but you might find it absolutely amazing, which is great. That's a great thing about entertainment and film altogether. But he thought it was lacking in the direction and the writing, and I did too. I thought this movie was just okay. It could have been a lot better if the directing and the writing was better. This is the first time this director has even directed a big budget film. His name's escaping me right now. I apologize, but I know it's his first run. He's used to doing some indie films, some lower budget films, and has done a great job on some of those. But this is his first big blockbuster, so there's a lot of shaky cam during the action. This movie's really dark in moments when it should be really lit up, and you should be able to see what is going on. That is just some of my gripes with the movie. But some of the things I loved about the movie, for one, was the comedic factor. And if you watch any of my other reviews of comic book movies, I'm not usually a proponent of comedy so much weighing it down. Like Thor Ragnarok, I hated the first time I saw it, but the more I've watched it, the more it's grown on me, and I just kind of look past all the stupid comedy that's in there. It felt forced. But in this one, the comedy didn't feel forced. It felt natural. It was just, some didn't land, but I thought that most landed. For my buddy that went and saw it with me, most didn't land and some did for him, so it's just totally different opinions. But I think it's definitely worthy of going to go see it in a theater. You don't have to really see this movie before seeing Endgame, I will tell you that, unless you're just curious, about, because Captain Marvel will be in Avengers Endgame. And Kevin Feige, which is the head producer of the Marvel movies, has stated that she is the most powerful character that they have made in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it shows in this movie, and Thanos will have his hands full. So if you just want to see the origin of this character before Endgame, definitely go see it. You want to know this character. She's very powerful and very cool. But I just thought the movie could have been a lot better. But I did like it, and I did definitely think you should go see it. And definitely stay for the mid-credit scene, and I'm going to spoil something for you. You do not have to stay for the very end credit scene. There is an end credit scene. If you're a fan of the cat in the movie, you will like it, and it's just okay. But you don't have to watch it. I really got mad when I got up. I was just like, I can't believe I waited through all the credits for that. So just a little warning for you. I'm sorry if that's spoiling it, but I'm trying to do you a favor because I'm a big fan of post-credit scenes. And the mid-credit scene is essential for Endgame. But you don't have to see it. But it would be good for you to see it, But that's the only thing that really links all these Avenger movies together, besides Captain Fury, and Coulson's in it, which I thought Coulson was cool too in this movie. He elevated it up for me, even though he's not in it a lot, but he did elevate it for me. But anyway, guys, have you seen Captain Marvel? Do you plan on seeing it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember, the only thing stopping you is you stopping.